Nikos Rentas here, mentorsapproach.com. Today's email is all about life situations where everything is going great and then BAM! Slap in the face and you don't know what to do anymore. How do we deal with it? This one is something that a lot of people do around the world, around America, around move around different states, and they get caught up in situations, and then they're like, now I don't know what to do. So here we go. Hi, Nikos. I finished school 5 years ago, and moved to another state. Awesome. It's great to just get up and go. I married and had a kid, and things were great till I lost my job. Well, so everything was going fine, and then boom, right? My wife is working, but her career is not that great. I'm not sure what that means. The money is not enough, and I can't seem to find a job in this state. Are you comparing your career to her career? I want to move back to my home state, but my wife is not having any of it. She has threatened to leave me and brought up divorce since I have not been able to be a man. I take it she said that to you. How would you deal with this? What can I do? All right, your email right now is so negative, and there is absolutely not enough detail to address your current situation because, the way you talk in the email really is of that, that thought process that your value is way up here and your wife's value is way down here. And my question from that is, how much communication are you doing with your wife to figure out what to do next? And, clearly with the amount of money she makes, she is able to say, get the fuck out of my door. That is not communication that will be positive in building a successful marriage. A. B. Getting your life in check. Now, when you're looking at how, your wife's career is not that great, I'm not sure what that means, but, is it because she's not making a lot of money? Is it because the job she has isn't where it's supposed to be? Again, not enough detail, but you're valuing your career higher, and clearly you can't get a job in that state. Very weird, okay? The immediate problem that I see that I would be fixing and I'd be telling you to fix is your communication issue with your wife. Where is the respect value with your wife? Because she's clearly telling you, get the fuck out of my house if you do not start being a man and go find a job. And, the reality is moving to another state, I think she would be more in line to understand that and be willing to accommodate that conversation if you were able to say, hey, listen, I can't find a job here, but, I reached out to my contacts and we can get a job for this much I can get a job, I can move there, and, the family will have good opportunity there this way, and you can entertain the conversation that way instead of the way I'm seeing it here. Not being able to find a job in your current state, clearly you need to start refocusing on where you can go and what you can do. You need to find something temporarily to meet your cash flow because your wife and your kid are your responsibility. You're married and have a kid. Let that sink in your head. You're not a child and you're not on your own. You're not just fending for yourself. So what I would suggest is go find something that will bring in cash flow while you're looking for a job. And it might be whatever, the career you're in. You didn't say what career, so I can't really help you on that either and give you ideas. But I would be going out to networking events. I would find something that's, that's part-time and that would allow me to go to networking events in the mornings and in the evenings. And networking events in the mornings, sometimes you have to pay for them, but they're more sound, and you probably could find something easier by going to those networking events because people that go there are the owners and the bigger CEO titled people that go to those networking events. I know with the Chamber of Commerce, the events that I've gone to, it's always the morning ones are always the people with the hiring power, and in the evenings it's more small business. So I would be looking at it from that perspective, and I'd be looking for a job. But my thing right here is, you're like, how would you deal with all this? It's, you need to get back, back with your wife and really communicate and bring that love and respect back. You need that. That is critical in your success, because it sounds like she's going to divorce you. She sounds like she's going to walk away from you. You clearly went to her state. She clearly has her family there. I'm assuming, anyways, but my assumption would be that, and I know that in that situation she could just very well say, listen, go back to your state, deal with your stuff, I don't care anymore, and off we go. We don't live in that age where like all of a sudden you're just kind of like, the support's there no matter what, and you get through it. We live in an age where a lot of the people I deal with, they're like, oh, my wife just got up and left, and it sounds like you're headed there. Don't go down that route if you don't want to. If it does happen and she doesn't want to move, well, then you need to figure out what's best for you so that you can provide the right thing for your child. Because now it doesn't become husband, wife, kid. It becomes you and the kid and what you need to provide for your kid. And then try, if you still wanted that marriage to work out, then try to work through everything to have that marriage work. But the reality is, like, you need to focus on you, but at the same time you need to focus on the relationship and the marriage and make sure she's happy and she's supporting you in the decisions that you're about to make. So don't sit there and do the blame games. Don't sit there and be a child about it. Don't sit there and let her anger you. You need to be the adult here, and you need to sit down. You need to make a game plan with her. You need to be a team. You need to go out there and say, I'm going to go find a job, even if it's a part-time, to bring cash flow in, because I'm a man, and I make sure that I do what I say I'm going to do. I keep my promises, and my promise was to love you and be in a working relationship together that will see our child and our family be happy and successful. You can't sit there and put the blame on anybody, okay? And don't even do it on yourself right now. Just say, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to make a plan, I'm going to find a part-time job, and I'm going to start looking for that career job again. And at the same time, I'm never going to use the words, my wife's career, where was it? My wife's career is not that great. Do never say anything like that again. Okay, you get that out of your mind. It's not about whose career is better, because you don't have the right to say that. Okay, the fact is that you may be able to make more money in your career, you may have more flexibility, more opportunity in your career, but does not mean it's a better career than somebody else's choice in career. She may love what she's doing and the money's not just that great, but she's comfortable in saying, get the hell out of the door. So reality check is here. And if you get a coach call with me, we can go through a lot of the details that you're going through. We can shape up what career issues you're having, and we can fix up a guided plan and a strategy to see you successful in the next 2 to 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, working at your ideal career job, and then working through succession planning for growth in your career over the next 5 to 10 years, so you don't have to have the situation again. And at the same time, we can work on things to do with your wife. Go on a date and get her to go on a date with you and start focusing on her again, because clearly the love and the respect is not there. So if you found any value in this message, please share it with somebody who would find equal value, and please connect online. Please subscribe to the channel, and send any comments that you think could benefit other people based on the conversations we're having here online. And if you do want to connect with more details and book a coach call, please visit mentorsapproach.com. My name is Nikos Rentas, mentorsapproach.com. Thank you.